Welcome back to Forging Your Empire with Iggy. Today we are talking about rogues. It's an introductory video. What are they? Why do you want them? And how do you get them? So what is a rogue, first of all? We'll go into army management and we'll take a look. Eno describes the skills as a secret identity. It ignores the first damage and transforms into another unit of your army, dies instead if you have no unit without secret identity remaining. Let me explain exactly what that means. When you go into battle, you have to have at least one non-rogue unit on your field. If you go in with 8 rogues, they will just die instantly. They turn into a puff of smoke. You do not want that. A rogue takes 24 hours to create if you have a rogue hideout. So you do not want to lose them like that. You have to have at least one non-rogue unit on the field. If that is the case, and that unit is alive, when a rogue is struck, it will ignore the first damage, and then it turns in to the other unit. So you have a horse on the field, it will turn into that. If you have a variety of units, you have a heavy, a light, a fast, it turns into any one of those units at random. It will turn into any unit that is on your battlefield. So it's critical to know. Most important thing is that there must be non-rogue units on the field that are alive. I have a video called The Power of Rogues. Go and watch that one. You'll see what I'm talking about. You see how strong these are. I'll put a link to it in the bottom of this video. So that's what a rogue is. Why do you want them? Because it makes the game a lot more fun. You know, the reason I do these videos is so that you can have more fun in the game. You can be more successful in the game. And to me, you know, when you're more successful in the game, when you do better in the game, it's more fun. Especially if you like to fight. And if you have any hopes of competing in the guild versus guild, you're going to need about 80 rogues. So keep that in mind. But if you just want to fight and have fun in the game and enjoy this as a pastime, understanding rogues and learning how to use them can really, you know, make you have a much better time. Great for city defense. We'll talk about that later. And really most powerful on the attack. Okay, how do you get them? You can win them in daily challenges sometimes. You know, once in a while they pop up in the daily challenge. They pop up every week, not every week, but after every 7 challenges that you complete. Complete the daily challenges as often as possible, because when you complete 7, you get the challenger's chest. Let's take a look inside it. There are 6 rewards. One of them is the rogue hideout. You'll see it's the 3rd one down. You have an 11% chance of winning a rogue hideout every time you open a challenger's chest. You get to open one every time you finish 7 daily challenges. So complete those daily challenges. They're important. They give you a better chance. You can also get unattached rogues in the guild expedition. If you have a Temple of Relics, actually they show up sometimes also in some of the encounters. You can win them out of a rewards chest. But if you have a Temple of Relics, you can win a relic, and if you get an uncommon relic, sometimes the gold relic, that is an uncommon one. Sometimes the reward there is 10 rogues. Awesome reward. Those are all unattached, meaning if they die, you cannot replace them. They're gone. They will heal if they're injured, but if they're dead, they're gone. If you have a rogue hideout, you can produce your own. It's a barracks. You can go inside one. If you win a rogue hideout, they give you 2. You can produce 2. Again, each one takes 24 hours. After that, you have to unlock them. 100 diamonds, 150, 300. Very expensive. They have a high value in the game. So we've covered what they are, basically why you want them, and how you get them. Check your inventory. You may have a rogue hideout. Go down the bottom left-hand corner, go into your inventory, and just scroll through. I know I don't have one, but scroll through it and see what you've got here. Anything in your inventory is something you've won in the game, and you may have one sitting there. See, I have a champion's retreat that will produce a champion for me. That's a fast unit. You may have a rogue hideout. If you do, get it in your city right away. Produce a rogue. It takes 24 hours, as we said. They're awesome. They're really going to help you a lot. You've got to learn how to fight with them, though. And in order to do that, watch the videos that I have here. I do a bunch of videos on how to fight with rogues. So check them out. Subscribe to the channel. You'll get any new videos coming out right away. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with people you know. And I'll tell you what, we'll do a little bonus. I'm going to go into my daily challenge here. And you see, in order to finish this today, you want to finish daily challenges. Defeat this very large army. I'll take a look at it. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we'll check it out. Okay, they've got 6 horses and 2 rogues. It's a 2-wave battle. And then look at this. You've got 4 soldiers and 4 legionnaires, all with an attack and defense boost. It's 18 units. Very difficult battle. I'm going to go in, we'll put a heavy. I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to put 7 rogues. Do not do this until you watch the videos and you learn how to fight with rogues. You got to start off with, 2 or 3. You don't want to lose them. They're very valuable. We may lose 1 or 2 here, but I've got a chance to show you just how powerful they are. So let's check it out. Let's go attack and see what happens here. Now they have 6 fast units and 2 rogues on the first wave. Whenever there are fast units like that, I just sit tight. This is the original unit we talked about. If he's not on the field, all these guys are dead. If he dies before they convert, all your rogues will die on the first strike. So what does that mean? It means we want to hide him and protect him. Let's put him up in this corner here. Now the other rogues, I'll skip their turn. Skip their turn. We want to hold the back line. And the reason for that is we want these fast units to come forward and their 2 rogues to stay in the back. And then you'll see just how weak they are when there's no surviving original unit on the field. Okay, you see how the horses run right up to us, getting a nice space between us and their rogues. Watch how when my rogue is struck, it converts to the legionnaire, which is the only other non-rogue unit on the field. They also experience no damage. So right now, this guy's been hit twice, so he converted in once, the second one gave him damage. We'll take out these horses. I'm going to show you the power of a rogue that did not convert. It has not converted yet, and it's going to strike this horse. They're very powerful when they haven't converted. They have a very strong hitting power. 1 shot knocked him out. This guy I'm going to wait. Now this is very important. See, they have 2 rogues left. They have no more original units on the field, no more non-rogue units. So when we hit this unit, he's dead instantly. Cloud of smoke. This is why you have to learn how to fight with them, and you have to have an original unit on the field. Now my legionnaire is going to strike him. He's as good as dead. Gone. We took out 8 units. Minimal damage. There's another wave here. I could cut the video here. But I guess we'll go ahead and do it if you want to watch. And you can see just how you already saw how powerful they are, and you got a good lesson on why to have a non-rogue unit on the field. This next wave is very strong. You've got 4 soldiers and 4 legionnaires. I'm going to use the same strategy. I want to hide the original unit. He has to survive until these guys convert, and then I'm going to just skip turns on all of them. I want to skip their turns because I want to let those soldiers come forward, hopefully faster than the legionnaires, and I'll have time to take them out and try to keep everybody alive. A lot of times you can not lose a single unit. I'm going to move him further away, our original unit. Always remember where he is on the field and always protect him. Okay, so we have a non-converted rogue, and watch how powerful they are when they strike. Almost killed him completely on 1 shot. Didn't quite take him out, but very strong. So all these attacks, it'd be great if we could take him out in 1 shot, but legionnaires are pretty strong, and their soldiers are holding up well too. But look, we have 3 or 4 that didn't convert, so they're not going to experience any damage when they're first struck. Again, remember, we're fighting 16 units here. Now this is my original unit. Everyone else has converted, so I'm not worried about him dying off now. I'll bring him into the fight. You can bring him in after 2 waves or so. Again, watch that video, The Power of Rogues. You'll see some good examples there also. 1 more shot on this guy and we're going to finish it off. We're not going to lose a single unit. So it's going to be a good fight. Play it on fast also, otherwise it's very slow. Okay, look what we got here. 8 units dead. 16 units total. Look at the damage. None. 0, 0, 0. 2 bars. 1 bar. Nothing. 2 bars. We destroyed these guys. Look at the points. 2,700 points. The damage dealt, 1160. You always fight happy. Happiness modifier gives you additional 232 points in this case. And then the wave modifiers, because we had 2 waves. 2,700 points in the Iron Age. Very nice. 16 units taken out. Done. That is the power of rogues. Watch that video also, the power of rogues. And now your daily challenge is done. So that was a little bonus for you guys. Just collect it. Like I said, so you got 1 of 7. You want to get as many of these done as you can so you can get to that challenger's chest and get more chances of winning a rogue hideout. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it makes the game more fun for you. Give it a thumbs up, share it, all that stuff. Subscribe if you want to get the latest videos. I do a lot on rogues and a lot on fighting. Thanks so much, and enjoy forging your empire.